Hey guys, it's Purple Pastor again. I am going back a little bit to my episode, The Gospel According to Disney, Moana, because my really good friend Paul sent me kind of a response video. And so I'm going to watch it right now and kind of give you like a reaction to it. Paul, we met in college and we used to call him Paul the Baptist. So I feel like he's going to have some really good insight, maybe some extra stuff maybe that I missed in Moana because I was trying to make it short. But let's go ahead. We're going to watch this here.
Hey, the Purple Pastor, it's Carrillo here. I wanted to congratulate you for your insight on the Gospel according to Moana. It was a fantastic video. I just have a slight rebuttal in response to the very last portion, the scene between Taka, where the heart of Te Fiti is restored. So instead of Moana being a figure of us, Moana is the Christ figure. Let me explain. And Taka is not necessarily the world or them over there, but Taka is the archetype of us. So Romans 5:8 said that while we were still wretched enemies of God, that Christ died for us.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh. And I wanted to say all of that in the video too, but then I'd have to like pick apart every single character, and I wanted it to be a shorter video so everybody can keep up. But he's absolutely right, and I love this so much.
I'm taking this so seriously, but this is so meaningful to me because right when I saw your video about the Gospel according to Moana, I knew that, oh, that's something that I was super passionate about. So
Right? There's so much in it.
When Moana sings those themes about, I have crossed the horizon to find you, that is the message that Christ had when he left heaven to come and redeem a fallen human race. And think about how nasty, evil, wretched, awful Taka is in that state of, lava monster. That's us. That's me. That's the enemy. We were enemies of God. And Moana saying, I know your true name. They have stolen the heart from inside you, but this does not define you. You are not, that's not who you are. This isn't who you are truly. And Moana restores who that person truly is. So
100%. And that the whole word restoration is exactly just the entire gospel right there. Like the whole point of Jesus coming to earth, dying for us. So every time you hear that, we got to restore the heart of Te Fiti, restore the heart of Te Fiti. That's Christ's mission for us. And that's so good.
I definitely want to encourage anyone watching this to go back to that scene in Moana, right where it starts as, even that portion of when Moana says to the water, to the ocean, let them come to me. This is kind of messes with some people's theology, but, we weren't able to get to God in our sinful state. There's nothing that we could do to achieve heaven or achieve Christ. But when Moana being that Christ figure again saying, let them come to me, and the water splits. Because before that, as you know from the movie, Taka couldn't step into the water. It's totally against their nature, totally against their, if Taka put their hand into the water, it would be very painful. So just that fact that Moana said to the water, let them come to me. And what happens when the water parts? Taka does, in fact, progress towards Moana, but in an aggravated state, an angry state. This is very Reformed theology, but
We're not worried about the theology. We're a bunch of kids and teenagers watching this, so let's reform theology.
Sinful nature, the more that we see God, the more that we become enemies of God, until the grace of Christ changes our hearts. And so once Moana goes through that little song, which is pivotal in the climax of the movie, and really shows the Christology of Moana, where that grace and that power of I know who you are and I'm changing things calms the raging monster, and then Christ restores our heart, and then we become like him, right? So that's my rebuttal. Thanks.
Love it. Love every second of it. That's exactly what I wanted to get at and convey. So thank you so much, Paul, for adding to my video. That is so cool. So that's awesome. Guys, we're going to do another Gospel According to Disney soon. So I'll see you guys.